Hey.
Hey.
How's it going?
Sup?
I can't do this.
Okay.
Oh god, that's awkward. I don't know why. I do this all the time.
I know.
Can't do it with another person.
It was awkward last time too, though, so...
Yeah, that's true. It's really awkward to talk through a camera.
Most usually.
Yeah.
Sup? Yeah, okay, so... This is my house. Or my room, I guess. She's been here for a day. Very eventful, exciting, thrilling day of merriment and laughter.
It's actually been a day and a half. I got here Wednesday evening.
Okay, that's true.
And it's now Friday morning at 10:18 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
We just had waffles for breakfast with Nutella.
Yes.
It was delicious.
Nutella and chocolate chips, and I'm never eating a waffle without Nutella again.
Which is a sound choice.
Yes. Actually, yesterday was very relaxed, and yeah.
Yeah, for full disclosure, that was more of like a couple hours of us each on our devices on the internet while sitting next to each other with like long gaps of not talking, and then occasionally me showing her a weird video on YouTube.
Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, there's... Oh my god, what did we watch?
We watched Ladder Goat.
Ladder Goat, which is amusing for the goat at first, and then the guy who's playing this game, his laughter is just... Oh, it's beautiful.
It's the Swedish gamer. He sounds a bit like PewDiePie, but it's not PewDiePie. And he's just playing this game, and I think it's some sort of crime game, but I'm not sure. And there's this goat, and he just, like, gets the goat to go up a ladder, and the goat starts floating, and he just starts laughing really hard, and it's really funny.
And the laughs for, like, 2 minutes straight, and it's just this, like, oh man. It was the laughter we did not experience while playing Muggins yesterday, which I assume none of you have heard of. It came in this compendium, Britannia, yeah, compendium of games that my aunt sent me, board games that my aunt sent me for Christmas like 2 years ago. And it promises, like, laughter and fun for the whole family and merriment, and...
There's no laughter.
There's
or
none.
Fun
it's
or merriment.
The most boring game I think I've ever played in my entire life. But we got started, and, like, once we were in the middle of this, we were just like, we have to finish this. Like, we can't end this now, because it would just be even more of a waste of however many minutes of our life. That was awful.
And by the end, we had, like, no idea how much time had passed. It could have been 20 minutes. It could have been an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It stopped.
It stopped. It's just drip. It was like Chinese water torture, except...
But the nice thing is there's this bunny that, like, hops around McKay's backyard, and so it was sitting out there, so we named the bunny Muggins. So if we see it again, we will be excited to see Muggins.
Yeah.
And the other videos I was showing you were the, there was the piano mod from Grand Theft Auto, where it's like, it's just a scene of someone going down the street during a chase in Grand Theft Auto, but the car has been modded to be a grand piano, and in the background they're playing some, like, ragtime music. It's really funny.
He hits this guy, and he yells out in this Spanish accent, "Shit, my pantalones!" It's the best. I'm going to link it in the YouTube thingy doobly doo, as Kelsey calls it. And then I'll also link it. Actually, probably you'll have to link it because I don't have a blog anymore. But yeah, you'll post this blog.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty fantastic. And then the other one I showed her was "Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared," which I actually filmed her reaction for, which is pretty funny.
Green is not a creative color. Like,
it doesn't even make sense. It's just this video of, it's kind of like Sesame Street-ish looking.
Yeah.
And they're like, how about being creative, and talking about being creative, and then it gets really dark really fast and scary.
Like, one of the guys finally gets into it and is like, I'm going to paint a clown! And then the main, like, notepad dude's like, no, I don't think you should do that. Let's not get carried away. And then this black paint just starts, like, dripping down this painting of the clown. And then suddenly there are, like, entrails everywhere, and people are spelling out the word death, and it gets, like, really intense. And I was just kind of, like, staring at the screen going, okay. And then we survived, and at the very end it says, Let's all agree to never be creative again. And this came after we had been pretty much sitting here for 2 hours on our respective electronic devices, going, we should think of something to do. Like, let's be creative. Like, we can do this, and then let's never be creative again.
And then the last one I showed her was this one of a guy playing Skyrim, and he's fighting a saber-toothed tiger, and he kills the tiger, and then the body floats up into the sky.
And starts, like, spinning, just, like, flying around. And the guy's just, like, staring at it, like, what? Okay. Yeah, you're just gonna have to link all of these, because it's one of those things you just have to see.
Yes, I will put the links to all of the videos in the description box, doobly-doo, whatever you're gonna call it today.
Yep.
Then our other excitement of yesterday was I had her watch The Mummy because she's never seen The Mummy before.
Seen The Mummy.
It'll come out in 1999. But it's a fabulous movie, and I think she'll agree.
You should all watch it.
Jonathan is the highlight of the film.
Yes.
I don't know what that actor's name is, but
me neither.
His name his character is Jonathan. He's the main lady's brother, who's kind of an idiot, but he's great.
Yeah, he's fantastic. It's like Riley in National Treasure. Like,
yes.
Everyone's favorite character in National Treasure is Riley.
He's the real National Treasure.
So is the lady.
Yeah.
Honey, stay as long as you like. Oh, man.
And then we also watched Princess Diaries 2 last night.
Mm-hmm.
That was our before bedtime movie.
Yes, I love Chris Pine so much.
And his fluffy hair.
His fluffy hair.
He has such big hair in that movie.
And Julie Andrews.
Everyone loves Julie Andrews.
I don't know anyone who hates Julie Andrews. And if you do, well, you can no longer be friends. The light's
just changing. Like,
oh, I know.
That's great. She has a skylight, so pretty much the sun depicts the
controls.
That's what we're looking for here.
That's okay. I was misusing words all the time this morning.
Yeah, what did you say this morning? Instead of, you said, acclimatize? Was that it?
I meant to say acclimated, but I said
acclimatized
or no, that's like a synonym. Oh, so whatever.
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yes, we are doing this now because in 2 hours we're going to meet my mom for lunch. How exciting!
That sounds kind of misleading. I've already met her mom.
Yes.
She lives here, but
picking my mom up from work to meet her.
Yes.
And go out for lunch, and she will pay, I hope.
And then we plan on going to Kay's work today to abuse her privileges of 50% off of already discounted books.
And movies.
Yeah, which means that I will be leaving with a significant amount of things I don't need.
Yes.
And you should look for The Mummy.
Yes, I'm going to.
Because it's a great movie everyone should own.
Yes.
Go watch The Mummy right now.
Right now. Seriously.
It's not on Netflix, unfortunately.
The old one is, but...
Yeah. But it's like $19.99. I'm sure you can find it at some movie store for it's probably on the $5 rack at Target. I don't know.
Yeah.
And today, we will probably be watching The Labyrinth, because I told McKay that she needs to watch The Labyrinth.
And I have never seen it, and I want to, so...
It's the best use of David Bowie in any media, wherever. His bulge is a little distracting.
You didn't tell me about that.
Yeah, but it's great. It's fabulous.
Yeah.
Really.
We also might go out to the barn, even though no one's going to be there, but... I like showing people the barn because it's pretty.
We haven't exactly done a whole lot. It's just been sit around and do what I do at home, but with another person sitting next to you.
That's how it goes when you meet your internet friends.
You just continue to stay on the internet.
Mm-hmm. It's functional. It's great.
Though I feel like you don't really know a person until you've played Cranium with them.
Can you do your toaster impression for our Wander audience?
We were playing Cranium, and I had to do the charades thing. I had to impersonate a toaster. And at first I was like, I am the toaster.
And so she was putting something in her head.
Toast in my head, then I'm changing the dial, and then pressing it down, and then toast. And then I was trying to butter toast. Oh my god. It It was a mess, and I lost that round because they couldn't figure out I was a toaster.
But then she
ended up winning the game.
Yes, she did. I kept rolling purples, but no. And then she had to impersonate like celebrity or like famous person.
Oh my god!
And she knew who it was.
But I wasn't. I like kind of knew who they were, but I wasn't sure where they were from. So I made my best guess, and I was like, I am insert name here, and this is 60 Minutes. And she's like, Walter Cronkite. And I was like, yes. And their mom was like, Walter Cronkite was not
never
on
on 60 Minutes. But apparently we were on the same brainwave. So
we both thought Walter Cronkite was on 60 Minutes, and he wasn't.
Yeah.
Then she did a pretty good imitation of Pigs in a Blanket. So.
Yeah, I was on the ground and, like, snorting around like a pig, and then there was a rug, and so once they guessed pig, I just, like, rolled myself up in the rug. Yeah, okay.
And then once we had to do the drawing, but with your eyes closed, and I had to draw someone doing a handstand, and so
the head was, like, floating.
The head was above the arms, and the one that actually looked like a handstand, the arms weren't touching the ground, and it just looked like they were floating away.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty sad.
That was good. And, oh my god, the number of true-false questions I got wrong was really embarrassing.
She almost got an English major question wrong. She almost didn't know which Bronte sister wrote Jane Eyre. So that was a little...
It's Charlotte.
Yeah.
And it's only
because...
Okay,
when we were talking about it, she did say...
I know.
That she's like, her mom asked who are the Bronte sisters, and she said Charlotte and the one who wrote Jane Eyre. Which is not... No. The one who wrote Wuthering Heights.
I was trying to, like, it was gonna be I thought it was gonna be one of those, like, I know one of the names, and it's gonna be the other one that I can't name that's the answer to the question that I need. But then I could only remember Charlotte and not Emily, and so I just said Charlotte, and then I was right. So it was really just dumb luck that I got that question.
Isn't there a third Bronte sister? Like Anne?
I don't think there was one who wrote. I don't remember. I've never read any of the Bronte stuff, so.
They had a bunch of sisters. They had an older sister named Mariah. There was an Elizabeth. I swear they had a sister named Anne who was also an author. Who wrote, like, happy things. I might be making this up, but, this sounds familiar.
Yeah. If you know, let us know.
If you know, let us know. Actually, I'll probably just Google this once we turn off the video, so don't bother. But if you're curious, look it up, because I'm not putting it in the description box.
Yeah.
We'll be lucky if I remember to put the links.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, pretty much. So, goodbye.
Bye. Goodbye. Have fun. Don't get drunk. I don't know.